today's gonna be kind of like a venting video type of thing. I'm gonna do my makeup and try to kind of keep it at a whisper. Realistically, I'm gonna get like a little irritated or some shit and not whisper at some points, but fair warning. I hope this lighting's okay. If this is like too bright, let me know. And I will make sure I keep that in mind. But yes, I don't even know where to begin. I've had a lot of shit happen that I've been meaning, and I've like honestly wanted to do a makeup video like with a life update. Excuse me, for a hot second, but then like more shit would happen, and it's like, okay, I'll just wait so I can give like an update on that in the same like sitting. But then it just more and more and more and more and more and more like cute. I think I already gave you guys like a little bit of an update with the like my job. So if you guys don't know, I work for a university, right? And I was working with undergraduate students. Those are people who are going for like an associate's or like in a bachelor's degree. And I'm getting moved over to the graduate space. I'm actually starting tomorrow, technically. I started, oh, I didn't even show my nails. Pom Pom Piran, the goat. I fucking love this dude. He's my king. I'm trying to do like more charms because I think that they sound good. So I did these today, and these stars, they glow in the dark. Super cute. But anyway, so technically we started in grad last week, right? However, that was like all training, which I'm not trying to shit talk, okay? This is gonna sound so bad. Definitely don't need a week for training. I was bored out of my mind, and I was zooming through those trainings, but it was nice kind of having like a little rest week. I don't know. And like some people do need a full week. Like I'll be damned. Like I'm not gonna shit on you for it, but I think people are overthinking it and like thinking that this is gonna be such a huge jump, and like it feels like it, but it's really not. It's just like a little different. So my first day on the phones is tomorrow, which I'm nervous about, and it technically would have been last Saturday, but I called out, not to get out of it, but because I wasn't feeling well, which I'll talk about. Oh my god. Because so last Saturday would have been the 5th. I had the 4th off, right, for the holiday, which, by the way, this is the first job I've ever fucking worked that gives me federal holidays off, like, other than Christmas. No, I actually still worked Christmas when I worked at Walmart. So, ew. Oh no, I think I got Christmas off at Target. I forget that I worked at Target at some point. But anyway, it's the first time I think I've had the 4th off. So, my friend's birthday was on the 3rd, so she was turning 21 and wanted to go out bar hopping. Oh, I bring up the grad stuff for a reason. But if you didn't know, I'm getting moved and we did training. And that was fine. And so the night of the 3rd, we went out bar hopping since it was her 21st, right? Oh wait, let's do. And personally, I'm not a drinker. I'm a very social substance person, right? So like if somebody's smoking, I might take a hit. Am I a smoker? No. If someone's drinking and offers me a drink, I'm gonna sip on it. You know, I'll sip something. You know, it's not, you know, I don't really, like, I have alcohol in my fridge. Do I drink it all the time? No. It's like when I buy alcohol, it like lasts a while. Like, I think everything that is in my fridge that's alcoholic has been there for more than 6 months. And it's just like, I'm a sipper, you know? And I'm not, like, if I'm going to like grab a drink, I'm not inclined to grab like an alcoholic drink. Not that they aren't good or anything, it's just not something I do. So I've never been bar hopping. This is like a first for me, so I'm excited. So it's like a few of our friends there, we're meeting them, and so me, my boyfriend, and then my other friend, she's coming from work to come to my place to drop her car off, and then we're gonna Uber over. Not that we're planning on getting like plastered or anything, but like it's like the nightlife and the the city. Nobody wants to drive downtown at night, especially like even when you've only had like a drink, right? So it's like 10:30, and we're getting ready to go and Uber over, and it's 90 fucking degrees at 10:30. What the fuck? So I'm already sweating, like it's bad. And mind you, it's the 3rd, so I'm like, I wasn't expecting it to be packed, but I was expecting it to be busier, and it got busier as the night went on, but it was actually kind of dead. But as we're driving over, like we're on a highway, then we're like moving towards this exit ramp to get off to get to downtown, and people are just like on the side of the road, no hazards, just braked, and we're like, what the fuck's happening? Like thinking there's like a big accident or something. They're just pulled over to watch the fucking fireworks on the highway at night with no hazards on. And they're not sitting in their cars, mind you. They are full, like, out of their cars. Like, what are you doing? And they had like kids with them too. And I was like, what the fuck? So that was like kind of like stressful. It was like, oh my god, what the fuck are you doing? But we get there, and the friends that we're meeting, which includes like the birthday girl, trashed, like seriously, like gone, like pre-gamed, and then already had a drink or two at the bar, because like they had already hit one bar. They said it was dead. When we got there, it was fucking, like there were so many people. I'm like, how the fuck is that dead? But they were done with that bar, and I'm thankful, because I was like, night just started for me, and I don't want to be overstimulated, you know? And so we walked to this next bar, and now I'm nervous. Now, if you guys don't know, I am trans, so on my ID it does say female, because that's my biological. I say biological because it's not. I'm actually intersex, so male and female, but I was assigned female. And if you're curious about that, I can talk about that a little bit more in depth. But anyway, I'm nervous because it says that, and then I look like this, so I'm scared that like people are gonna be like, the fuck. But nobody had any issues when they were checking the ID. I think they really just look at the age, and then as long as the ID looks like you and it doesn't feel shitty, like flimsy, they don't care. But we go up to this bouncer, and the bouncer's like said something to my friend, and then said something to me, and I didn't hear what he had said to my friend. He goes like, hey, just so you know, we don't do gym shorts here. And like, and mind you, this isn't like a club or anything, it's a bar. And I was like, oh shit, like I had no idea. Like, and he was like, no, you're fine, like you can go in, but like just so you know. And I'm mortified because like I was thinking about dressing up more, because A, it's my friend's birthday, but B, I knew we were like going out in public, and I normally, unless it's like, I don't know, a grocery store run or something, I'm not like dressing necessarily for comfort, because I'm being perceived by people. And so I'm mortified, because I was like, fuck, it just was so hot that I was like, fuck it, just wear like breathable shorts. And like, I don't know about you, but I feel like every summer, even if I buy shorts, I'm like, they don't fit the next summer. I don't know what the fuck it is. So it's like, I feel like it's a waste of money to buy shorts that are nice, because they never fucking fit me at the end of the year. So I was so mortified by that. And like, my boyfriend thought there was a problem. He's like, what's going on? I was like, oh, it's nothing. They're letting me in. It's just like, you know, they said there was like, a no gym shorts dress code. But mind you, my friend's boyfriend, he was wearing gym shorts, and they didn't say shit to him. So I don't know. Maybe they didn't look like gym shorts to them. I don't know. It was weird. And I say it's weird, not like the dress code thing, because I understand that some bars do have dress codes like that. I looked it up. It's not even on the fucking website. So I wonder if like the bouncer like worked, like does like other bars or shit, and like the other bars or clubs that they like work at have dress codes, and so he just thought it was that one. I don't know. But I was like tweaking. I was like, fuck, I'm so embarrassed. But it wasn't a big deal. It just was like, and I got my first and only drink of the night at that bar, and I did not like that bar at all. Like, the bartender was like so fucking rude for like no reason. And like, I'm like looking at the menu, and it took them like 35 minutes to like get everybody's drinks. And by everybody's, I mean mine and my friends. And we were like basically the only people in this bar. Like, we didn't ask for like an insane drink or anything. her birthday, you know, so I was like, I paid for a round, and I was like, I'm never gonna financially recover from this shit ever. Like, what the fuck? Not like a whole round, like with all my friends, but like her drink. But I was like, oh my fucking God. Like, and people do this all the time. Like, I know people who do nothing but go out and drink and party, and it's like, how the fuck do you afford this? But maybe it's because they don't buy themselves their own drinks. They get other people to buy them. But I was like, I was flabbergasted by that. I'm not even gonna lie. And then all that money spent on a drink, and it tasted like shit, like garbage. I don't even remember what it was, but it was so bad. Like, I know what not to order ever again. It was so ass. And I also forgot, this is like a totally on me thing. I'm saying like all these bad things like it was a bad night. It was not. I had a lot of fun. It was really great. Would I ever do it again? If I get invited, yes, realistically. Would I like go to my friends and be like, let's go bar hopping? No. But I don't know. It's a no for me. But it was fun. Like, don't get me wrong. But I forgot that I'm on an SSRI. And if you don't know, when you're on an SSRI, sorry, my nose is like so purgy. You get inebriated a lot faster, like way faster. And the drink that I got had like a lot of different types of like liquor in it, I guess. So it was like a very strong drink. I was like, I wasn't like trashed or anything, but I was like drunk. And like, and I think the heat also, because like it like stayed in the 90s. I think it like only got down to like the 80s, in the 80s, like hours later, because we were out for a little bit. But it was toasty, it was hot, and the drink was strong. And I was like, I thought it was like, like holding on to my boyfriend. I was like, I'm never drinking again. Which is actually why I called out on the 5th. Even though I had a whole day to recuperate, like I got up on the 5th to go to work. I fed Cupid, my cat, and I sat down, and like my head was just like boom, like throbbing. I was like, I'm not going in. Like, and that's what PTO is for. It's not that serious. I'm sure a ton of fucking people called out. But like, oh my God, it was so crazy. But then we went to a different bar after that, which I like the second bar the best. It was so like fun. Like there were so many people in there. Like, and I thought I wasn't gonna like that there were so many people in there, but like I think it made the vibe more fun. And they actually had like a dance floor. And the DJ wasn't just playing like TikTok songs. I don't know, like no shit to TikTok songs, but it's like that's not. I feel like I'm itching myself so much. I'm so sorry. It's hot in here. Like no shitting, like not trying to shit on like TikTok songs or anything, but it's like I don't wanna listen to that shit. Could just be home scrolling if I wanted to listen to that shit. So like he was actually playing music, and then like everybody's having a good time, like they're out dancing, and then I was getting to catch up with the birthday girl's like boyfriend, because we actually went to high school together. I mean, almost all of us went to high school together that we were all out with, but I hadn't like seen him in years, and so we were catching up, talking about it, and he was really pleasant to talk to. And it's not like that I wasn't expecting him to be pleasant or anything. It's just like I don't know. You just never know with some people, especially like when you literally grew up with them. Like people change, so I just didn't know what he was gonna be like, because I didn't really know him that well. But he was super nice to talk to. He was a little tipsy, and it was funny because he kept repeating like the phrase like no offense, which cracked me and my boyfriend up a little bit, because like he wasn't saying anything anywhere near like obviously offensive, but it's like just something that somebody like kind of says, like how I say like a lot, you know what I mean? But he was nice to talk to. So he was like giving me like drama from people he knew about, and like we were trading. It was super fun, because you know I fucking live for that shit. And then night kind of got a little crazy because one of our like friends who came with us and tagged along just went, is like kind of going through a breakup and has been, through this like really nasty, horrible human being who deserves to be euthanized, for real. And they're so ugly. I don't know. It's just like, you know, some of those people, you know, they find people who love them and they ruin them for the rest of their lives. She is so drunk that and I don't even like using drunk as like an excuse, because it's not. Like, you know, she knew what she was doing. And invited him and like was dancing with him. And like, mind you, it's our friend's fucking birthday, girl. What the fuck? And like, birthday girl pissed. And I mean, I think just about everybody was pissed, but also like concerned, because like this dude, like the main reason people don't like this dude is because like he makes us worried for her safety type of shit, right? And like when they first split up, he literally like locked her in his car trying to talk to her, right? Weirdo. And he's just a fucking freak. I hate him and I want him to die. And I mean that with like the most respect that I can say, because like people, I feel like people are like, oh, you know, I don't want to say anything mean. Like, life is short. Say something fucking mean. Who cares? Like, who cares? Like, I don't know. That's just me. Like, just say it. But yeah, I do not like the dude. And I was just so shocked. Not only that she did that, but also he had the balls to be there when he knew that every single friend that she has who hates his ass is there. And just about everybody went up to him and like confronted him and like called him a big piece of shit and whatever. But anyway, we ended up leaving pretty shortly. Oh, I did way too much. Pretty shortly after that, because it was like really late anyway, and also just like the vibe shifted so fucking bad. Like, it went to like everybody was kind of like starting to sober up, because like you know, night was kind of getting I don't know, like it's like time for us to kind of go. And you know, we're kind of like doing like that slow like Midwestern exit where we're like saying like, oh my gosh, this was so fun, like we need to hang out more type of thing, like as you slowly kind of like walk away, you know. And then that happened and was like everybody like sobered the fuck up and was like type of thing. And so that's when everybody basically, like, I think we left just like 10 minutes prior to everybody else leaving, because like I think once we got home, they also texted that they had like gone to the Airbnb that they were staying at. But it was just like, that's just like so fucking insane to me to do that on somebody's birthday. And like I texted her the next day and I was like, is everything okay? Like, and she's like, yeah. I don't know, I'm sure she's like embarrassed about it, which like I would be, but like I don't know, like I'm not trying to shit on her. Like, I don't know, if like Kira and I broke up, I'd probably not be very functional and intelligent with what I do, but at the same time, like if it was like we broke up because of that, I don't know nothing about that. So I don't know, that's just my thing, I guess. So yeah, that's why I called out, because I like woke up on the 4th and I wasn't feeling great, but then like I somehow was starting to feel worse as the day went on. Like I thought like as what the fuck am I doing? I thought maybe the more as the day progressed I would feel better, but that was not the case. I just felt worse, and then when I got up the next day it was like even worse. Like it sucked. So that was like the first day that we were supposed to be like on the phones with grad students, but you know, I'm such a good person that cares about the student experience that I wasn't gonna do that. It definitely wasn't just for me to sleep. No, but I don't regret that at all. I used to be like kind of really embarrassed to use PTO, but like just like what the fuck is the point of accruing PTO and like not using it? You know what I'm saying? Like I could die tomorrow and then I had like all that PTO that I never use. Like what a waste. So I'm a little nervous for work tomorrow, but I'm sure it'll be fine. But let me talk also about like moving to the grad space. So, oh my God, work has been like kind of crazy stressful for me recently, not just because of the move, but because in one of my classes, and I just finished this class, thank God, I was accused by the instructor without being directly accused for like using AI for my class. Now, which is insane, you know, because I work here, right? Like, imagine, like, I'm sure it's happened, like, you know what I mean? I'm sure, I truthfully, I'm sure that it is, somebody has been caught when I work here doing something like that, but I would be so mortified if that was, like, me, you know what I'm saying? And she, this instructor, she doesn't know that I work for the university, right? Like, she would not know. And I submit, oh, and I want to be clear with this too. This class is a fucking intro class, a free elective intro class, so a not required class for any major. Any major. Nope, it's not, because we don't offer that major. We only offer as a minor, and I'm doing the minor, and I've already taken the class actually, but the thing is the class that I took prior transferred in as a different class on my credits, and I don't really want to retake, well, I didn't want to retake the class that is satisfied, so I just was like, I'll just retake it. How hard can it be? Because I've already fucking taken this before. And first of all, this bitch is grading like her class is required to fucking graduate, like, I don't know, 4 fucking knocks. Like, and the crazy thing is she's not even following her fucking rubrics. Like, the way the university is set up, it's the same thing, and like there's the same base rubric. Now instructors can add on to it, but for the most part instructors do not. And so I'm very used to, I've been in my program for a long time, so I'm very used to instructors not doing it. She has added on to it. So the first time I submitted like a discussion post, I missed some stuff. And you know what? That's on me. That is on me 110%, because I didn't read that fucking rubric. Should I? Yeah. Did I? No. And that's okay. I know for next time what to do, because she, you know, she gave me feedback. I do everything that she corrected in the next discussion, and magically the goalpost has moved to, well, you didn't do this. Okay, shit. Noted. We'll do that for next one. Goalposts are moved again. Like, literally making this as hard as fucking possible. Insane. And I realize that even when I'm trying my absolute best with these discussion posts, I'm getting shit grades. So I stopped trying my best, because I might as well half-ass it and get the same fucking grade than try my best and then be pissed off about it. So I've kind of given up on that. And the great thing about college is, for the most part, you can kind of do shit on homework and shit like that, as long as you're nailing like the bigger pieces. So like the if you do like projects or finals, right? And so we're doing like this project, and the first time I submit for this project, it goes really well. It's like bumps my grade back up. I'm doing fine. The second time we submit for this project, she sends me this fuck ass email where she's talking about how I need to send screenshots of all the sources that I've used where I've gotten pulled specific information. Like, I haven't fucking cited that in my paper and included the citations, which I don't know if you guys have done a cited paper recently. Have a fucking direct link to the website that I use for the damn citations. So it's almost like you should do your fucking job and clickety-clack on that fucking link and see where the fuck I pulled that information from. What the fuck? One of us has a master's degree, and unfortunately that's not me, that's you. Do your job. So I get that email, and mind you, I'm getting that email, clicking, clacking, I'm fucking work when I get the email. I'm fuming. Because I know what that fucking means. You are trying to say that these sources aren't the sources that I fucking use. You're saying that I like used, and I know this because I've seen that this is how people get caught. You're saying that I just pulled some bullshit sources, plopped them on the paper, and hope that you want to check, which is crazy because I really don't have to hope, because obviously you're fucking capable of fucking checking the fucking sources. What the fuck is wrong with you, you dumb bitch? Let me chill. I'm pissed still. And I don't know what kind of, maybe should I do like a yellow? I feel like I do pink a lot. I think yellow would look cute. We're gonna try it. Anyway, so I fume for a few days. And I also, oh, let me add on to this. Actually, mind you, I work here. I work here where she works. Different bosses, but we are technicality coworkers. She's not allowed to do that. Like, point blank, full statement, full stop. That's not allowed. If you think a student is utilizing AI or committing acts of plagiarism, there is a specific way that you have to move forward with it. And essentially you have to be like full chested with that accusation. Like, you can't be like, well, this is what I think, because it won't get pursued. Like, you have to have like evidence, right? And I know that because and also as a student, it's very important to read like policies. I cannot recommend that more. As someone who attends university and works for one, read your syllabuses and read the code of conduct, please. And I'm not gonna give you like all the information because I don't want somebody from work to see this and be like, what the fuck? But essentially, I reach out to some folks to double check that I'm right, that she cannot be doing this. They confirm it. And so I'm like, no, out of spite, I do this shit because, mind you, these are sources that I fucking used. So like, it's not an issue. It's such a non-issue, right? And also, I want to be so clear with something. Some people have different preferences for how you do citations. Some people, they want everything that you've ever even thought or looked at cited in your paper, even if it's not an in-text citation. And then some instructors, they only want the in-text citations like that are used in the paper. I am personally somebody who likes including both. It's just easier, and it's also just easy for me because it's like, I don't want to save these websites and then like be like, oh, I think this one website that I read forever ago might have had something I could cite, and then I don't have it. But oh, look, it's already in my citations. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was doing. So I didn't take screenshots of like, I think it was one fucking citation. And it was, by the way, one that she asked me to use. I sent it over to her and I emailed her in a very snotty way. And I was like, hey, like, so sorry for not emailing you sooner. But here's like the screenshots. And then I was like, I just want to ask you, is this something that you asked all of the other students to do? And, you know, it was like, I told her, it's like, and I just told her like how it came off, which is like that she was like accusing me of using like AI, or like, I didn't say if she was accusing me of using AI, but she was like being accusatory. And it took her like a day and a half to respond. Oh my God, this bitch sent me paragraphs upon paragraphs, which is how I know it was bullshit, because everything that she was explaining on her reasoning on like why she asked for this was like just genuine feedback she could have given me. Because mind you, I logged in to submit some assignments for that class, and I had an F for that placement, that like for my placement grade, and like a 0, not like just like a bad grade, like a 0. And then for her to telling me to check my email, like the notes, she could have just given me a grade and then gave me feedback, because that was the only thing that she put in that email. There was no explanation on why I needed to include those citations. None. Like none. Nothing at all. And so I went and I looked her up on Rate My Professor. This is not the first time she has done that. And my thing is like, why the fuck has something not been done about that? You know what I mean? No, and I want to be clear with some things, like her reaching out, I was actually not, I mean, I was really pissed, but like, I was trying not to get super pissed because, like, you know how I just said in that other story, I was talking about how that bouncer might work for a different club or a bar, and that might be the way to do things. Just, like, because it's an online class, a lot of instructors, they teach somewhere else. And so maybe where she teaches somewhere else, that is like the policy to reach out to the student. I don't know. But at the end of the day, it's important to understand where the fuck you're at and what to do in the correct situation. Because if you're not sure, there are resources that she can like look into. I didn't respond to her bullshit ass email with the feedback. Like I literally, I fucking deleted that email. I didn't even give a shit. And like, I left her a really nasty Rate My Professor review. Not that that matters, to be honest, because she had so many of the same type of fucking review. And mind you, like my instructors, or not mine, but like the instructors at the university that I work for, I have never seen a review that bad in my life. And I've had like an instructor, other than this one, that I really did not enjoy. Sorry, my cat was like playing in the litter box, like not even going to the bathroom, just playing. But I don't even know where I got off. Oh yeah, like I've had an instructor that I did not think did a really great job with the class personally. That's just one thing. It happens, you know, shit. It doesn't mean you're a bad instructor. It just means you know, maybe you weren't doing something you shouldn't have been doing. I don't know. But that was seriously like such a horrible experience in my life. And I really don't want any other students to go through that. And like, mind you, for her to like say that shit to me when like there are people who truthfully just copy paste ChatGPT. And like, I literally know what that looks like just because of like trainings and shit that we've had to do on it. Why? And like, why would I waste this education on that shit? Like, I get that. Like, I get that some people can find that as like a helpful tool. I'm not trying to incessantly shit on AI, even though I personally do not fuck with that shit. And I think it is a waste of energy and resources and honestly your time. If you don't understand something, that's what instructors are there for. That's what tutors are there for. And at least at my university, that shit is free. Like, it's included. Like, you are able to go get help, and like instructors do have 24, like not 24 hours, but like do have like office hours and stuff like that. Like, and the thing is that this is why they have a job. They like it, they enjoy it, they want you to understand it. And AI gets shit wrong. Like, why risk that shit? You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, it just, she had like, I think a low 2 on there, and when majority of professors don't even have like below a 4, like below high 4s. So oh, and you want to know what my grade was? A C. It was the only C I've ever gotten in my entire university career. It's gonna be the only C I've ever received. I'm really irritated over it. And allegedly, not only from the Rate My Professors, but from somebody else that I do not have any connections with at the university. They have had students who have the exact same experiences and actually knew who I was talking about as an instructor before I even mentioned or like did a name drop, because they are known for doing that to students. So yeah, really, really irritated over it. I hope that she, whatever that woman is going through, figures it out, because holy shit, that's not my problem. Like, I like genuinely think I don't know if she's just pissed it's like an intro class and that she wants to grade like it's not an intro class. Like, I don't know. because like the class information itself, it's not hard to understand. It's, again, and I've done the fucking class. So yeah, I fucking gave up. I didn't give a fuck. Like, I knew it was gonna get, and like, really, I'm an almost all A student. I've only had, I think, 2 B's, so it definitely stings a little bit to break that, but tell myself it's not that serious. But I'm really irritated about it, and if I really wanted to, I'm sure I could really argue some things, but I really just don't feel like doing that at all. So, but yeah, I wanted to, like, and it's so crazy too, because I've had nothing but really amazing experiences for the most part working here and also being a student here. Because truth be told, like, I would not want to sign students up if their experiences are gonna be just like that all the time. You know what I mean? But shit, yeah, that shit is irritating as fuck. I think I just kind of like the yellow to like go with the pom-pom pure, excuse me. I do have this Lily Lashes liner. I don't know if how I don't know if this is like crazy dried out or not. I think it is crazy dried out. Yeah, I should toss this. I'm gonna toss this. I think I just throw it back in here. I'm lazy. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna do, or did I find mascara? I mean, God, mascara liner. Okay, this is liner. Okay, so it's like liner lash glue, but I'm not good with like this little, which you think I would, because like the nail brushes, but like I'm not. I am not. I think I'm just gonna do regular. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking like regular mascara, just because it's like a bright color. Like, I love like just a bright one color in mascara. I think that's cute. Maybe do some glitter. What do you think? I have this like really thick trippy glitter. That's not called trippy, it's PCH. I don't know what the fuck that means. And then I have this. This is kind of like a gold, but it's like green. So I feel like it would just make my eyeshadow look green. Right? Yeah, it's definitely green. Maybe I'll just do. But yeah, so I just finished that class. And I'm very thankful that it's done and over with, because like that has been like literally every time I logged into that class, even though it's not like a live class or anything, like it made me anxious as fuck, because I just like, but like seriously, like I don't know, maybe I will do lashes. But yeah, I seriously can't believe that. And I was just talking to like my director about it too, and she's like, I'm so sorry, and I'm like, it's just, what the fuck did I do, bro? And I want to be so clear, like, obviously when I gave up, obviously that's gonna affect my grade. I get that. And secondly, like with some of the feedback that she gave me, for sure, okay, I see that, I can correct that. So like, yes, some of that is like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, it's because she's a bitch, or you know, something like that. Like, I can totally take responsibility for me lacking on like an assignment for like requirements and stuff like that. Do not get me wrong, but like, you know what I mean? Like, every assignment, no matter what I'm doing, like, that's not just a me thing, you know? Or shit, maybe it is, I don't fucking know. I'm just very excited to graduate. This is my last year for this bachelor's, and I'll be done. And I'm taking a break for sure, but then I'm planning on getting another bachelor's. I just haven't decided. I haven't decided what yet. I was thinking, I don't think these have even been cut down before. Shit. think I've ever even worn these. I'm thinking maybe computer science. I don't know. I gotta look into see what all we offer and see what's gonna align best. But like with my graphic design program, I got into doing like HTML coding and like CSS, and I really enjoyed that. Like really enjoyed that. And so I think I might look into doing like more coding stuff, because I really enjoyed like the coding aspect, even though it was hard. But I think I liked that about it, like that it was like a challenge. I don't know. Oh yeah, this is gonna go great. I honest to God might pop off my thumbnail to get this on. But I'm not gonna make you watch me struggle. Yeah, no comment. We lost 2 lives, and there's no lashes on. So all of these lashes are getting thrown out. I need you to know that I just went through each individual lash to try and line up like who's supposed to be with who, and not a single one lined up correctly. I don't know what the fuck is going on with those, but I need new lashes. So I will be scourging a Dollar Tree or maybe like an Ulta Sephora sale to get new lashes. Ooh, I haven't been to a TJ Maxx in forever. My gosh. Maybe I can get some good lashes there. I think the last set of Lily lashes I got was actually from TJ Maxx, so maybe they'll have some good stuff. I'm not gonna lie, you would think that it's harder to find better stuff at like stores like that in the like country, but it's actually the opposite. It's like so much harder to find good stuff here in the city. I do really miss like living in the middle of nowhere, just for that. Like some people don't know that that's considered luxury, so it's like not too bad to get it, or not too hard to get it. This looks insane. I'm so sorry. This is such a flop. I feel like when I'm venting, I do flop looks because I'm pissed. Okay. Where's my mascara at? Yeah. That's what I get for wishing the worst on people, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, so that happened. That's been stressful to deal with, which I'm sure you can understand. And it's just really like unmotivated me with schoolwork, to be honest. Like, even though like I know I'm not gonna have that issue with like my assignments and my instructors from here on, realistically, I'm just like, ugh. I don't know. Been like irritated with that. Also, some new like cool news though is I met my boyfriend's father and his girlfriend the other day, and I think that went really well. I was really nervous. He hasn't seen his dad in years, so that was kind of like a big deal in itself. Like it was less of me meeting him and more of them kind of reconnecting, and then like I just, you know, am there. So that was like fun. We went out, like we stayed in our apartment, and then like talked. You know, they got to like kind of update what, you know, each other, what they're doing. Wow, this is like insane bad. It's because like the lashes are clumped up because the concealer I put on. This is rough, guys. If you came for a cute makeup tutorial, I'm so sorry. Just don't do anything that I did and your makeup's gonna come out great. bro, that, I don't know why, that made me think of, forever ago, I did a live stream and I was like all giggling and someone in the comments was like, my sister's following like your makeup tutorial, and I laughed and I was like, okay, cool, like, be kind of shitty, because my friend had the same, I shit you not, user, and so I thought it was my friend just being like a dick trolling, and it wasn't them. Like, they weren't even in the chat like they said that they were gonna be. If that was you, I'm so sorry. I hope that she enjoyed the tutorial. Oh my god, I like, sometimes I like wake up in the middle of the night and I think about that. I hope that really didn't come off as shitty. Because I was like, that's my friend. And I think they even said something, which I did reaffirm that I thought it was like, that it was them, but it wasn't. Oh my god, I felt so fucking bad. Because like, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so funny. And they're like, that wasn't us. Shoot me. But yeah. Sorry, that was like super random to think about, but so mortifying. But anyway, so I thought it went really well. He seems like nice. I think it's weird to like meet like a family member like that, because it's like you kind of like know. Oh my gosh, these like lashes are just sticking straight instead of like going up. It's because I put too much on the base. There we go. But like kind of knowing like family drama and stuff like that, and then meeting them and like, I don't know, like everybody kind of just pretending that that's not something that is a thing, which is like totally fine. Like that happens in my own family, but it's just like, it's very different to be on the outside perspective of that. So, but yeah, I thought it went well. He reminded me a lot of like my own biological dad, when like he wasn't being like a complete douchebag, and like was medicated, like fun to be around. But I think I don't know, I think he liked me. I think that they went over well. My boyfriend said it did, so that's a win in my book. I will say though, it kind of stressed me out because we went out to eat. They were saying that they were gonna go out, and they were like asking us like where we wanted to go, and we were like kind of up for like anything, you know, because like I don't want to make this decision. And his girlfriend was like, well, I want to do like a sit down restaurant, which like I think that we were all kind of, I think, on the mindset of doing, because I don't even think anybody brought up fast food, but like, oh, but his dad said like, I don't even want to go out, like maybe we should just order. And she was like saying how that's lazy and stuff like that, which like, okay girl, like real, because I am lazy as fuck. It's so worth, I don't care. Especially like you just, sorry, there's like a hair I have to get. Oh fuck yeah. First try. Just kidding, there's another one. Maybe it's just the makeup being cakey. But anyway, so anything that like we brought up as like suggestions, she was like, no, I don't want that, which like so real. I'm like the same way. Like I don't want to make the decision, but then anytime somebody like brings them in, I'm like, fuck no, that sounds awful. So like it's kind of cracking me up, but then like I feel like they kept asking me, and I'm like, and I knew that we were gonna have to drive separately because it wasn't just him and like his girlfriend. They also brought my sister-in-law and our nephew with them. So like they were gonna go in one car and then we were gonna go in the other. And I was like, honestly, my car is like kind of fucked up right now, and I do not have the money to get fixed right now. It's just, you know, that's life. And I really try not to drive like too far. So we had like a Mexican restaurant like literally right across the street, and I'm like, that sounds super good. And she's like, I don't want something heavy like that, which is so real. Again, so real. Like I'm not trying to shit on her. And she's like, but rice and beans sounds so good. Maybe like Chipotle. Sorry, girl. It's the, what the fuck? Like that's heavy as fuck. And I'm not not saying like Chipotle isn't like authentic Mexican food, because like I don't think that's right to say, but like I would say fresh cultural food, depending on what you're eating and how much you eat of it, a little less heavy than fucking Chipotle, bro. After I eat Chipotle, I feel like shit. Like my cat is doing its own thing, but like I truly feel like shit after that. So like, I mean, and everybody was kind of like, okay, Chipotle, and I was like, okay, you know, I'm not gonna disagree, but I was like, I should probably get something and not eat it. And then she's talking about how she wants to sit down, but she doesn't at the same time, and like, I could tell my sister-in-law was kind of getting like irritated, and I was like, you know, so we still hadn't decided where we were gonna go, and so then we decide that we're just like walking out, which is like whatever, and like we're grabbing money. Oh, and this is what bothered me, like, and I'm not trying to shit on her. She was a very sweet lady, and she was very funny. But like she was talking about how she doesn't want to do one of the reasons she doesn't want to do sit down restaurants because she doesn't want to tip. I'm like, so like why aren't we ordering? Like I was like, I don't know, like that rough. I don't know, being raised with somebody who worked in food service and lived off of tips, that like I don't care. Like I don't care how you mean that shit. It irritates me. I think that's weird. Like I think that is weird to say. Because like it's one thing to be like, oh, I'm trying to save money sort of thing. Because like, and I literally was like asking my boyfriend, I was like, do I need to get stuff to cook? Because I don't mind. Like if I have guests and we cook, like fuck, I don't mind that shit at all. But like, so I was like, oh my god, like I just wish I would have like cooked or something. So we ended up going to Chili's, which, mind you, this is the second time I've been to Chili's. I love Chili's. It's so good. I got the same thing I got last time, which was the triple dipper as like, but like as a meal. I don't finish it, but it's like really nice as leftovers. But anyway, so we go to Chili's and it is super busy because it's the weekend. And so like I think she got like overstimulated, and again, I don't think she really wanted to do a sit down restaurant, but so like she just wasn't like in a good mood, which is fine. I mean, and I think she had said that she wasn't feeling good, but she was so awful to the waitress, like so standoffish and so rude to this waitress. Like I was like, and again, as someone who like was raised by somebody in the food industry, I would sit in a booth and color and do homework while my mom was working. Hey, like it mortifies me. It's like secondhand embarrassment. It's so bad. Like I feel sick to my stomach, and I'm like, and I'm not trying to be like a dick or anything, but I was like, literally like, thank you so much. Like just doing the most when she would be over because I'm embarrassed. And there was like other shit, but like she was like, I don't know, I just felt like it doing too much with this like poor waitress. So we made sure we tipped really good for our meal. I don't know what she's doing, but she found my nail glue. That's what she was playing with. But I was just like, and that's another thing too. They didn't even tip good. I was like, I don't know. It irked me. And then we had like left the restaurant first, like with my sister-in-law. I wouldn't say his, but like she's like my sister, but you know what I mean, type of thing. And our nephew were like walking out there, and she was saying that she gets like that every time they go out to eat, and that she doesn't like eating out. But it's like, so then why the fuck did we eat out? Because like nobody was like fully set on eating out or anything. Because like, and also if you don't like doing that, but why are you taking out on this poor like waitress? Like, and like I'm trying to like maybe because like Kira and I were talking, my boyfriend, and he's like, it's probably like a cultural thing because she's not like from the Midwest. She's like more northern. I think she said she was from Boston. Yeah, she's from Boston. So I don't know if it's like different with like the expectations and interacts, like whatever. She's also an older lady, you know, so I think it had something to do more with that, like the age aspect, because I find that a lot of like older folks tend to do that with like waitresses and food, wait staff, stuff like that. Which again, I do not understand at all. Like where like how you can be so respectful at some aspects, but not for those individuals. Like I don't know, it's weird, but I was like trying not to make that like I'm trying not to be like a judgmental person with that, but like I don't know, it's just that is like the one thing that I cannot stand the most. I think, which is just like, cause even if it's not on purpose, it's just like what the fuck? It's just weird to me, like, and it's embarrassing. It's not only just embarrassing like for you doing it, but it's to me and then to that person. So I'm gonna do. I haven't done the lip shine in like so long. It's so cute, little heart. I wonder how expired this is. Oh, it tastes so good. Tastes so good. Doesn't tell me. I mean, I'm sure it does somewhere on this label. I don't see it. I think most makeup is like a year, I think. This is so old. Alrighty. And just do some lip gloss. Even though it's already pretty shiny. But yeah, I don't know. Like, everything was fine, and I just like that stuff, it just, maybe it's like a one-time thing, but I don't know, from what my sister-in-law said, it doesn't sound like it, so I don't fucking know, man. That stuff just, there is so much more that I wanted to share, but like I'm like blanking. I think the lashes just threw me. Actually, I have assignments I'm supposed to be doing right now, but I didn't want to do them. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna wash this off and then probably go to sleep and then wake up for work, which sucks because I'm like so nervous. I know it's gonna be more than fine, like truthfully I do, but I'm just nervous. I'm still nervous. My hair, I need a haircut really bad. But yeah, there was definitely something I wanted to share, but like I'm just so blanking. Oh my gosh, and my jade bracelet's gone. The birthday girl, when we went out to the bars, she asked for a hair tie, and I was like, I have a bracelet. If you're careful, you can put your hair up with it. She's like, okay, and then literally went. Cause yeah, but that's on me. I should have known better. Like truthfully. I have some of the beads, but obviously, and it was like an outdoor bar too, so it was like on like a rooftop. Like I'm not finding that shit for real. So, but it's okay. I love the smell of this setting spray. I cannot believe people use the Urban Decay one. I think that stuff smells so bad, and I really wanted to like it, but it stinks, man. Alrighty, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I feel like I was a little all over the place, but honestly, when am I not? Because I can't tell a story to save my life. Oh my god, like, see, anytime I like go to end the video, I like magically remember what the fuck I wanted to fucking talk about, my stupid ass. I also am waiting on a really big nail supply haul. I'm really excited. I'm kind of anxious though, because they haven't shipped in. It's been over a week, I think now, since I think, yeah, well over a week when I ordered. 2 weeks, it's been almost 2 weeks. I might shoot them an email, shit. No, wait. Maybe I'm lying. Almost 2 weeks, okay. Bitch, I can't. I got a calendar, that's what I'm looking at. Probably looks so fucking dumb in that angle. But it worked, like, I think just under $200. Like, I paid under $200, but the amount of product I got was worth, I think, $600 some, which is amazing. And it's these Korean gels, so I'm so excited. That's, if like you're not in the nail world, that's supposed to be like pristine. So I don't know, we'll see if that's true or not, but they're super cute. They're like, I'm just so excited. But yeah, I was honestly hoping that they'd be here right now, because I have a few sets that I want to do, and I have them in mind for the gel that I ordered. So but hopefully it'll be here soon. They said it was like a giant sale, obviously, because like that's how I save so much money. And so they got a lot of orders, so they said that they are going to be backed up. But I feel like, I don't know, the bigger orders should be prioritized. And it's not even a big order, it's just like, it's like I ordered like a collection, so it's like really like 2 items, like not 2 items, but like I did like 2 separate orders. So like one of them is like, I think 3 items, so 2 collections, and then 1 polish outside of the collections, and then another order was a collection. So I don't know, I don't feel like it should take that long, but like I feel like, I don't know, maybe that should, like the higher price should be prioritized, but like realistically, I'm sure people dropped money. Let's be real, like I'm sure some people dropped, like, I think I saw some screenshots, like some people dropped like over $5 grand, which if I had the fucking disposable income, shit, I probably would have. It was a really good deal. It was like 30, if you spent over, like the subtotal was like 500 and above, you got 35% off, and then there was no limit on the 30%. And then you could find like gift cards on the website to make that go down. And I did find a few gift cards, so which is why I ordered that much, because it like, even with the 35% off, it was not a lot of money off, unfortunately, because it's only, you know, 35. But I mean, nail stuff is so fucking expensive. I feel like I've been spending all my free money on nail stuff and not makeup, which is why I feel like my makeup has been lacking. So maybe I need to prioritize that, because I need some new product. Obviously, the stuff is expired and pissing me off. I mean, I'm throwing these lashes out. I don't even know what these are. But yeah, God, there's so much stuff. I could yap. I might just do like a video where I yap and talk and whatever. But I'll keep you updated on the grad. I'll do another makeup video, actually, like record it this week to give you an update on how that goes, because I'm sure something's gonna happen where I'm gonna be like, but yeah, I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for hanging out with me as always. Like, I don't know, you guys, I love y'all for real. If you have any video suggestions or recommendations, just let me know. I am thinking about doing a nail video here soon. I just feel like I don't set them up right, so they don't look the best. So you tell me if you've seen my previous nail videos, if you like that setup. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and I hope that you sleep super, super